what makes the difference between a great leader and his or her more average peers. Can you ask yourself, are you a resonant leader today? Have you been in the past? Do you want to get it back? Do you inspire people? Do you paint a compelling picture of the future? Do you move people? Do they feel your care and concern? Do they see your hope? Leaders who can create resonance in the groups and teams and organization around them cause people to be more effective on a day-to-day basis. Resonance, definition of that, is the ability to tap into the positive register of human emotion and direct it toward an end. Great leaders can take it. You know, we can just take all that's given to us, all that's dished out to us, because we're strong and resilient, which, by the way, we are. But the fact of the matter is, given the backdrop of the world today, given the press and pressures of our jobs and the special responsibilities that are inherent in leadership, nobody can take constant pressure without learning how to consciously renew ourselves. It's not all up to the leader, a leader. It's certainly not all up to the big leader, the CEO, or whoever's at the top of the organization. Each one of us has a responsibility to create an environment, a microcosm, if you will, around us that allows people to be and do their best. We don't want this. Stress, impaired functioning, people feeling as if no matter how hard they work, they're never going to get there. It doesn't work. It just plain doesn't work. And we can't always look up and say they, capital T, should fix this. We have to fix it. Emotions don't matter. Feelings don't matter. And by the way, you should leave them at home. Drop them on the doorstep when you go to work. Not possible, because emotions are contagious, and they are particularly contagious from a leader to followers. As a leader, you need to be fully in tune with and attuned with everything that's going on inside you and around you. If you are more likely to notice the small and insidious steps toward the sacrifice syndrome, toward dissonance, before they begin to become destructive for you and for people around you. If you are mindful, you are more likely to notice that dissonance is creeping into your organization, and you can correct for it before it becomes the norm. I'm going to change my plan here. I want you to turn to the person next to you, and for a very short time, I'll call you back in about 2 minutes, talk to each other about the major pressures facing you as a leader in this organization. You can go to the best workshop on negotiation or influencing skills or whatever, the best in the world, Harvard or Wharton or INSEAD. But unless you really understand yourself and understand other people and know how to work within your social environment, those tools and techniques aren't going to help you very much. It's the fundamental skills of emotional intelligence that make the difference. It will become increasingly difficult for you to sustain resonant leadership in the face of the stress and the pressures of your roles. So it's up to you to find practices, to consciously adopt practices that will allow you to manage the cycle of sacrifice and renewal, to manage yourself in the face of increasing pressure, to engage yourself in the act of renewal. It's not a selfish act, my friends. It's not a selfish act. It is an act in the service of the greater good. As you do this, you will enhance your ability to remain effective and to inspire the people who need to be inspired by you to do the hard work of taking you to the future as an organization.